Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elsa. I am a yoga teacher and a clinical psychologist. Currently I live in Russia, but I spent several years abroad. And even though I spent here already 1 year, I am still culturally shocked by the point that I gave up on Russia, and I just want to share some of my experience. And I want to talk about Russian men today because it's my channel and I can. And in my opinion, decentering men in Russia is like the easiest thing you can do, and the men are to blame. I said what I said because Russian women, most of women I know, average woman on the street is gorgeous. And like you talk to them, they're so well educated. Most of the girls I know, but like I have a very specific bubble, right? But like most of the girls I see speak several languages. They have at least one university degree. Most of them have like two or something. They are pretty good with their finances. They have their own apartments. They lead healthy-ish lifestyle. They take care of their physical appearance. Plus, they're also like no dumb bimbos. Not like TikTok trends want you to believe, right? And then you look at Russian men and you're like, those are some different species. Like, I don't know how else to say. I am Russian, but I've never had a Russian boyfriend in my life. And I don't think I ever will. And like, I have some reasons for that. Starting with the fact, I actually wrote down some lists, that Russian men, to me, I'm talking about my experience, it's my channel, I'm talking about my experience, are not attractive. And like there is intellectual attraction, there is like spiritual vibe attraction, and there is like a physical attraction. To me personally, like to be with someone, you have to be at least physically attracted to them, right? And this is like the bare minimum. To be with someone, you have to like also be on the same level with like your beliefs and like thoughts and values, but like the physical attraction is bare minimum. Without that, like why? Men don't even talk to women they don't find physically attractive. But like in Russia, as you probably know, Russia is a very homophobic country, and still, I don't know how or why, but men taking care of themselves is gay. Like it's very looked down upon thing. So I don't know, wash your face with anything but soap. A lot of people go to gym, I hope, I think. Well, not like it's super popular, but still people do go to gym. But they go to gym to like to just become big and strong, but not to like, get a good body and like be proportionate, be attractive. People, men are balding, men have bad posture. And just don't get me started on teeth. Like, teeth is, I mean, you're gonna kiss this person. So many people in Russia, men and women, but like, let's talk about men. So many men in Russia have disgusting teeth. And because smoking is so popular and like drinking is so popular, but like smoking, they have such bad breath that sometimes just like sitting in a bus, I can smell the bad breath of the person who can be same age as me, and it's disgusting, man. And like, and then the same guy thinks that like he is the entitled king, and like wants a supermodel to be with him. This is ridiculous. Like taking care of your health, like your basic health, take care of your fat percentage, take care of acne if you have any, take care of your oral hygiene. It's not as expensive as you think. Any like medical procedures are way cheaper in Russia than like in Europe or States. And yes, teeth is something expensive, but then it's something you can budget for, you know? And like to even whiten your teeth, it's just like, I don't know. It's ridiculous for me. That's why I think even when I tried dating for a brief time Russian men, I ended up not dating Russian men. I ended up like I think on 2 dates with Russian guys, three. Um, and yeah, no, this, nah, why? How can you not see that? And then how can you expect someone to kiss you with his teeth? I don't know. This is gross to me. So automatically stepping my foot on Russian soil, I knew that most probably I'm gonna be single because I cannot. Sorry, hygiene is like the pet peeve of mine, and smelling someone's bad breath or like their like sweat, but like you know this old sweat when you like sweating yesterday in this shirt and then you still put it on today, this kind of smell, like why why? The second point why decentering men in Russia is so easy for me is that the view on life and like personality styles that are like, how to say, not popular but like attractive in Russia, I don't personally find them attractive. I live in St. Petersburg, which is like second biggest city, and it is considered to be like artsy, cultural city, think like maybe London kind of vibes. And so men who I find a little bit intellectually stimulating, like men who at least have same level of education as me, um, are very like snobbish and this tortured poet vibe, you know? And it is attractive when you like 17, 18, 19, but then you gotta either grow out of it, become one of a kind, popular poet, rock star, whatever, which most of people don't, or you just become sad, miserable alcoholic who becomes resentful of most of people around you, who's very snobbish, judgmental, and not a joy to be around, you know? Like, um, the last guy I dated in Russia, we went on 2 dates. First, like, I was really polite, I was like listening to his heroic stories, and like, we vibed pretty well. But second, he took me like out on a concert, and the concert, like, I used to play piano. I have pretty good like ear for music, and it was like a orchestra type of thing. After the concert, he like asked me, "What do I think?" And I was like, "Do you honestly want to know?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah, of course, I'm interested in your opinion." And I said like, well, you know, like I like that guy and then this guy, but then the main, I don't know, the main violin or something, I don't remember. I think he missed like a couple of notes, blah, blah, blah. And he became like so defensive and like so like, what do you know? Do you work in this like in this orchestra? You probably never been to like this kind of thing before, and I'm this cultured person from St. Petersburg, and like shut up woman pretty much. And there were like certain things, you know, like when you share some experience, like when you honestly think, oh, I like that, this can be better, but like I like that, and I get response like, what do you know? You know? And I'm like, dude, just chill. Or like, don't ask for my opinion if you don't want to hear it. And this mysterious I don't know, like this poetic vibe. I don't know, it's not hot, it's not sexy, not at least for me. I'm thinking of Goethe. I don't know if I'm saying it right, and his book Faust. This kind of character is what is praised, at least in my city, this person who's like so intellectual that like his head hurts of all the genius ideas and the weight of the world is on his shoulders, and like you have to praise him, otherwise like what's your purpose in life? And yeah, and you just want to find someone to share life with, and it's difficult here, like to me, almost impossible. I ended up dating foreigners, but that's for another story time. Third point is culture in Russia, and I spoke about it in my previous video about decentering men in Russia. But basically, men are the prize. They think they're the prize. They think that just by the fact that they exist, women have to like kneel and like, I don't know, blow them 24/7, something like that. It is ridiculous how they don't look in the mirror sometimes, or the only effort they're willing to put, and not even most of men willing to put that, is like to pay. It's like the only effort they can do. But then for women, you have to look like a supermodel. You have to be, what's that, fit, feminine, and friendly. You have to shut up and not express your opinion, especially when you don't like something. Your stories shouldn't be more interested than his, because oh my god, you're gonna bruise his ego. This last guy who was just like shut up and smile, pretty much that was his like passage to me. He really like put the last nail in the coffin in me dating Russians, because women are human. We have our opinions, we have our likes and dislikes. And honestly, again, I have no experience actually being in relationship with Russians. Thank God. I don't think I miss out. But I don't think men are genuinely interested in pleasing their women, learning about them, and yeah, my standards are a bit higher. Like I'd rather be alone than this, than having an experience with someone, and then when I'm trying to share something about this experience, um, my part of experience doesn't matter. What the heck? That's not for me. And point number 4, why decentering Russian men is so easy for me. It's the audacity, like continuing the I am the prize type of mentality. It's like, first of all, I've been a little bit on a dating apps in Russia before, like Tinder was blocked, and then I even created like this local dating profile. But I'm like, I cannot do this. No, thank you. I just deleted myself from everywhere. They put in their profiles like, if you expect me to pay on the first date, um, get lost. And then these guys actually send like super likes to you. What's in their head? I don't know. Or like one time I went on the first date with the guy. He did not look like his pictures. We met like on the subway, next to the subway station. And immediately after like meeting me, he was trying to grab my hand and like basically walk with me holding hands. And I'm like, first you catfished me, and then like, ew, you're a stranger. Like, I don't know, it's the audacity. Like, I owe him just because he showed up. It was even before like we sit down, like drink coffee or something. That's ridiculous. Um, I put number 5, bad teeth, but I spoke about it already. But that's like a huge no-no. Like maybe I'll meet someone at my dentist, but yeah, Um, Point number 6 is that we are just different. I am very different from majority of people who stayed in Russia. Um, and it's not like a special snowflake syndrome. It's just what you do with your time and how you decide to develop yourself or you decide to rot. My worldviews are different. For example, I am a pacifist. I support gay rights. I am in general like a glass half full person. I don't like opening my mouth just to complain. I do it here because thank you YouTube for monetizing my channel, right? Um, but in general, it's just like we are different, and that's why like I'm planning on living Russia, and I don't know. It's just why being with someone who makes you feel bad. I'm sure there's some brainwashed women who are like, I don't know, who don't see the world as I do, who think it's fine to just like never express who you are to your man, never share your opinion to your man, and look at someone who's like a little bit more handsome than a gorilla, no offense to gorilla, and just think, yeah, that's my man. Oh, I don't know. Like, I've heard of some Russian couples who, for example, never turn on the light while being intimate. And I'm like, this is some sad way of living. And for what? And it's like, when you don't need a man, when you work on yourself, when you actually learn to be happy on your own, it's not that difficult, honestly. When you know what makes you happy, when you know how to fulfill your time, when you don't need a man, it comes to the point of do you want a man or no? And when you look at them through the lens of do I want this? And I'm like, why? Why? Nah. Yeah. So, ladies, if you struggle with being celibate, come to Russia, look around. Like, it is like the easiest thing to be celibate here, honestly. Um, Gentlemen, if you wanna write down in the comments how foolish I am, how ugly I am, and all of that, feel free to. I'm gonna delete all of them because it's my channel. If you write something especially nasty, I'll block you. And yeah, I wish awakening to Russian women. And also know that you can always learn foreign language, travel the world, not to find your husband, but just to see that not all men are like this. Like that it's just men and women in Russia are just different species. It's not how it's supposed to be. That's all for today. Thank you for sticking around. See, I'm already losing human tongue. I hope you found this entertaining, and please subscribe, please like all of that, and see you in my next videos. Bye.